Once in almost every Ghanaian's lifetime, you have to make your way from junior high school into senior high school, right? And then from there, you'll be able to get into the university. GES allows you, together with your parents or a guardian and some of your teachers, to put together a list of schools that you think you would want to go. In fact, they've made this simple by categorizing all of the senior high schools in Ghana. And then from these categories, you'll be able to select the school you want to go. You select up to 7 schools. So if you're not able to meet the requirement for the first one, of course, you're going to try with the second, the third, the fourth, all the way to the 7th. In this video, we're going to look at this particular app that will help you in your selection process. This is not the final selection, but at least you'll be able to know the schools you want to go. Okay, the name of the platform is shsselect.com. This is a very simple app that almost anyone can use. You can go to your browser using Google Chrome, and then you just put in this address shsselect.com, and then you'll be able to access it. So we are right here on shsselect.com. We're going to put in our phone number. You have to put in a valid one. Okay, then we choose our gender. Then you tap on help me choose my first to 7 choices. So now we have to make payment to begin our search. Okay, so after payment, you land here on the selection page, right? So now you select between all senior high schools or, TVET. If you want to select technical and vocational education and training, then you select the second option, okay? But then if you're looking for senior high schools, which I believe a lot of people may want to, then you select the first one. But if you're specifically looking for training institutions or technical schools, then you select the second one. Okay, so now we're going to tap on continue. Now we're going to select category A for the first one, and then we're going to click on direct school search. Okay, so we click this drop down. Now this has given us all the category A schools in the country. Okay, so we're going to go through and select the one that we want to apply to. Okay, so there's Pope John here. We're going to select that. Now we're going to select a program. So over here, we're going to choose business. Okay, then we're going to select boarding school. Next choice. So for our next choice, we're just going to follow the order that we said, we were going to follow. So for our second choice, let's go to category B. And then now let's filter this by region and then choose Greater Accra and then select this drop down. The reason why I'm not selecting the district is that I don't know the name of the district where the school is located. Okay, that's why I'm not going with the district flow. Okay, so I'm just going to leave the district on default. I'm rather going to go through the schools because there are not so many schools in Greater Accra alone. Okay, so I think I've already seen the school I want to select, St. John's Grammar Senior High. And then the program, I'm just going to select business again. Okay, boarding school. Now let's select the next one from category B again and filter this to Eastern region. And then I'm going to select Asamankasi Senior High, right? And then I'm going to choose business over here, choose boarding, then next choice. Now we are left with category C. Okay, so our subsequent choices we have to select from category C. So let's tap on here and then direct search and then choose the school from the list. There are lots of schools here. Okay, so there's Ejusuman Senior High here, which is also a great school. So I'm just going to select that. Then I'm going to select a program. Let's choose business once again. Then select boarding. Next choice. Now, there's a notice here that residential status cannot select more than 3 boarding schools in the main 5 choices. That's also another point to note. Okay, so you realize that by using this platform, you are omitting all of these mistakes that you probably would originally make if you were just choosing it by heart. I know your teachers and all these institutions are going to help you in the process. But then there are some tiny mistakes that sometimes no one notices, and it leads to a lot of errors. Okay. So it's good that you try these things out before you select them. Okay. So now it says that residential status cannot select more than 3 boarding schools, which means this school has to go for a day school. Now, if you're going to select a day school, then it's best you choose a school that's closest to where you live. As you get to the final stage, as you've seen, I've gone through all of the steps by choosing from the first choice all the way to the seventh choice. Okay. As you get to the final stage, the only thing left is to tap on save and print selection. But then you always have to make sure that there are no errors showing at the top here. You see over here, the sixth choice saved successfully, and then we are on the seventh one. There is no error message, highlighted in red telling us to update anything. So we can go ahead and then save this selection that has been done. Okay. So as you can see, this platform is highly resourceful. If you're a teacher, if you're a guardian, if you're a parent, if you are the one writing BECE at the moment, this is helpful. You'll be able to, go through all of the senior high schools in the country based on regions, courses, programs, and all of that, and you'll be able to select the ones you want to go and make your refined list. And this will help you in your journey. This will help you make the right decisions before you go on the actual platform to select the schools you want to attend. Okay, so you can try different combinations, you can try different arrangements, you can try different programs just to know the ones that you actually want to go. And of course, you can explore the maps option on the platform, which I personally love. The maps is amazing because with the maps, you will see a pictorial view of all the senior high schools in Ghana across the country. Okay, so you'll be able to see them, and it's well done. It's color coded, and then you will see the boys' schools, the girls' schools, the mixed schools. You see them, and it's really cool. You can allow it to choose your location, your current location, and then it will choose the nearby schools, or it will select the nearby schools for you. So if you are looking to select the catchment area school, you will then be able to use this particular feature to identify the schools that are closer to where you live. This will help you in selecting that particular school. Okay, so if you are preparing for BECE, if you're already writing BECE, if you're a student, if you're a teacher, if you're a guardian, once again, try this app, try it, and then make sure you are using it to the fullest, because it's actually going to help you in your endeavor. My name is Alfred, and if you're new here, kindly subscribe to this channel and become a part of this family. If this video made sense to you, if it provided you with any value at all, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in another video. I'm out.